These are 15 secrets the soul never told you until now. Al Green's velvet voice hit a harrowing heartbreak.
Oh, baby,
The Isley Brothers masked real tension behind the funk.
fine lady, hear me calling out to you.
And Marvin Gaye, his pain was deeper than we ever imagined.
What's going on? What's going on?
Number 15, Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye, the seduction that came from sorrow.
Let's get it on.
It's the ultimate slow jam. But behind Marvin's sensual anthem was a man struggling deeply.
Get it on. Don't have to worry that it's on.
Released in 1973 on Tamla/Motown, the song oozed desire, but it was born from grief.
So much to give. Understand me, sure.
Marvin had recently lost his duet partner, Tammy Terrell, whose death shattered him emotionally. He nearly abandoned music altogether. But then came Janice Hunter, a 17-year-old muse who sparked both love and controversy. Marvin, 34 at the time, poured his complex, conflicted feelings into the track.
Oh, I've been loving you long time.
Listeners heard romance. Marvin was channeling lust, grief, and guilt. You can almost feel the weight under the silk. A candlelit night with this record wasn't always about love. It was Marvin trying to heal through sound.
You promised me. You said, Marvin, baby, this evening.
And yet, it became one of soul's most iconic seductions. If that was hidden grief turned groove, this next track masks betrayal in plain sight. Number 14, Backstabbers by the OJs, when the lyrics were real.
What they do, they smile in your face. All the time they wanna take.
Philadelphia International dropped this hit in 1972, and it became a signature for the OJs. But
What they do, they smile in your face. All the time they wanna take your place.
Backstabbers wasn't just a metaphor, it was ripped from real drama. While rising to fame, the trio faced industry sharks, fake friends, and even betrayal from people inside their own camp.
I don't mean no time, dirty lies.
Producer Tom Bell later said the lyrics were about how we were really living. The paranoia, the watching of your back. It wasn't poetic license.
What they do, they smile in your face. All the time they wanna take.
The track's lush strings and smooth harmonies masked a core of suspicion and stress. Imagine hearing that song at a block party, everyone dancing, but the OJs were reliving real pain under those grooves.
So are they there to see my woman? I don't even be home.
They warned us with a smile, but meant every word. From betrayal to obsession, this next secret dives even deeper into darkness. Number 13, Every Time He Comes Around by Minnie Riperton, the obsession behind the whisper.
Lose control. It's so hard for me.
Minnie Riperton's ethereal 1974 voice floated like a breeze. But her track, Every Time He Comes Around, off Perfect Angel, has a secret tone of obsession.
Funny feeling. What I'm looking for don't matter.
Co-written with Stevie Wonder, the song seems gentle, but Minnie described it as almost eerie, about a love so intense it became haunting. At the time, Minnie was battling early signs of cancer. Though not yet diagnosed, she felt something was wrong. That tension bled into her performance.
Comes around, I get that funny feeling.
Her famous whistle register on the track wasn't just beauty, it was desperation dressed in falsetto.
'Cause ever since I was a child,
It's like hearing a ghost sing about needing someone so badly, it hurts. And once you know what was happening inside her body, what was coming, it hits even harder.
like I'm on fire.
If that was haunting, the next track involves a gun, a broken heart, and an even darker twist. Number 12, Love and Happiness by Al Green, the bullet behind the smile.
Lord,
Al Green's 1972 hit Love and Happiness is pure feel-good soul. But just 2 years later, the title became a cruel irony.
With someone else.
In 1974, Al's girlfriend Mary Woodson assaulted him with boiling grits before fatally shooting herself in his home. She had just discovered he wouldn't marry her. Al suffered severe burns, physically and emotionally.
love make you do wrong.
The incident changed him forever. He soon became a reverend, leaving much of secular R&B behind.
Be good to me, I'll be good to you.
So when you hear Love and Happiness, it's impossible not to feel the weight of what came after. That joyful guitar riff, it now echoes with grief. It reminds us, behind soul's smoothest smiles were real scars. But some secrets aren't violent. They're industry secrets. And the next one rewrote a band's legacy forever. Number 11, That Lady by the Isley Brothers, a funk facelift hiding a family feud. That Lady, released in 1973, was actually a reimagining of a 1964 Isley tune. But this version had a secret agenda, reinvention. Behind the scenes, the Isley family was clashing over musical direction. Enter Ernie Isley and his searing guitar solo, a weapon of modern funk that split the band's sound wide open. The silky harmonies, classic Isley. The wild guitar fuzz, that was Ernie saying, "We're changing." Some fans loved it, others were shaken, internal rifts brewed. And the woman in the lyrics? Rumor has it she was based on a real former lover who had ties to another band member. Family, funk, and fire, all in one track. And speaking of fire, this next one came from a soul legend living in fear. Number 10, Inner City Blues, Make Me Wanna Holler by Marvin Gaye, the protest that got him watched. By 1971, Marvin Gaye had evolved into a prophet. But what's going on wasn't just poetic. It put a target on his back.
What's going on? What's going on?
Inner City Blues was so raw, so real, that Marvin's team received quiet warnings. Allegedly, even the FBI took interest in the track's political undertones.
Oh no, baby, this ain't leaving. No, 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 no.
Gaye was grieving his brother's death in Vietnam, and he was angry at poverty, war, and systemic injustice. The line, "trigger-happy policing," hit too close to home for many. That jazzy, almost hypnotic rhythm? It masked fury. Marvin feared for his safety. He became reclusive, paranoid. This wasn't just soul, it was rebellion, and the consequences were real. From paranoia to silence, the next song was buried for years and for good reason. Number 9, I'm Gonna Tear Your Playhouse Down by Ann Peebles, the song that was almost censored. This fiery 1973 track by Ann Peebles is pure strength. But at the time, radio stations hesitated to play it. Why? The message was seen as too aggressive for a woman in soul music. Ann was furious, and rightfully so. She pushed back saying, "If a man can say it, so can I." The song's stomping beat and unapologetic lyrics made it a feminist anthem before the term hit mainstream R&B. Behind the mic, Ann had just ended a toxic relationship. She sang with real fury, tearing down her ex in real time. It finally gained airplay thanks to public demand, but for a while, the industry tried to silence her voice. The next track? It silenced a career, but for darker reasons. Number 8, Supernatural Thing by Benny King, a hit that hit a curse.
Supernatural thing.
In 1975, Benny King made a comeback with Supernatural Thing, but few knew. Right before recording, King had been hospitalized after collapsing during a show. Exhaustion, stress, and rumors of label pressure swirled.
Your love.
Supernatural Thing topped the charts, but King privately believed the song was cursed. Strange mishaps followed every performance.
Oh, darling, supernatural. Oh, darling, your love.
Missed cues, equipment failures, even a stage fire in Detroit. King once told a friend, "It's my biggest hit and it scares me."
Oh, baby, you get me.
That slick bass line and funky strut hid something eerie. It's a classic groove with a chilling shadow. If that was a musical curse, our next song buried something even more tragic: real loss. Number 7, Living for the City by Stevie Wonder, the real voice of injustice. Released in 1973, Inner Visions was Stevie Wonder's masterpiece. But one track hit differently. Living for the City included a disturbing spoken word scene, a young black man wrongly arrested. That voice, it wasn't an actor. Stevie recorded a real man who had faced actual police brutality. He wanted listeners to feel it, not just hear it. The emotional weight still stuns. Sirens, slamming doors, racist slurs, all real audio elements. Radio edits often removed the scene, but Stevie insisted on keeping it. He said, "This is their story, not mine." That's soul at its rawest. And speaking of real voices, our next one was Stolen. If these hidden stories are opening your ears in a new way, give this video a thumbs up. It helps keep the truth behind the soul alive. And stick around. We've got 6 more secrets that'll change how you hear these classics forever. Number 6, I'm Every Woman by Chaka Khan, the credit controversy. Released in 1978, this anthem made Chaka Khan a solo icon. But behind the scenes, there was quiet tension with her former band, Rufus. Many believed the song had originally been pitched for Rufus, but Chaka took it solo instead, causing rifts. And while Ashford and Simpson penned the lyrics, some early promotional material wrongly credited Khan herself. Chaka clarified it later, but the confusion fed industry whispers. Even Whitney Houston's later version reignited questions about authorship and legacy. Behind the empowering chorus was a story of artistic separation, pride, and independence. And the next track? Its secret nearly derailed an entire label. Number 5, Theme from Shaft by Isaac Hayes, the contract clause that backfired. In 1971, Isaac Hayes turned movie themes into platinum records. But behind Theme from Shaft was a legal fight that cost him dearly. Hayes had unknowingly signed away most of his publishing rights to the song due to a rushed contract. Despite its Grammy and Oscar wins, Hayes saw only a fraction of the money. It's why he later declared bankruptcy and left Stax Records entirely. That wah-wah guitar still grooves, but the business side, brutal. It's a lesson in art versus industry. And the next song's secret? It disappeared from radio for decades, on purpose. Number 4, Cloud 9 by The Temptations, the psychedelic gamble that cost a member. In 1970, Cloud 9 helped usher in psychedelic soul. But the switch in sound wasn't smooth. Original member David Ruffin hated it. He wanted the classic ballads, the suits, the old Motown polish.
You can be what you want to be. Cloud 9, you ain't got no response.
His resistance led to fights, and eventually, his removal from the group. While the song won a Grammy and pushed social commentary forward, it marked the end of an era. The funky evolution had a price. Sometimes, a new sound means losing the old voices. And the next secret? It's about a song that was never meant to be released at all. Number 3, A Song for You by Donny Hathaway, a cry for help hidden in harmony.
Oh, your image of me is what I hope to be.
This 1971 ballad has become a standard. But Donny Hathaway didn't just sing it, he lived it.
You came out in front.
He battled schizophrenia, often recording while hearing voices. During sessions for A Song for You, he reportedly broke down, saying he couldn't tell what was real anymore.
Love you in a place where there's no space or time.
The tender piano, played between tears, his voice sounds like velvet, but it's drenched in longing. He died tragically in 1979, leaving behind a catalog filled with pain
In a place where there's no space or time.
beauty, and mystery. And if that shook you, nothing will prepare you for what's coming at number 2. Number 2, Ain't No Sunshine by Bill Withers, the studio secret nobody talks about.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone too.
Released in 1971, this minimalist masterpiece almost didn't make it out of the studio. Withers was a factory worker with no musical background. Stax only gave him a 1-album deal.
Ain't no sunshine.
In the studio, they thought the repetition, I know, I know, I know,
I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know.
was a mistake. They begged him to cut it, but Bill refused, saying it represented obsession. He later said, when you miss someone that bad, that's all you can say. Good thing he stood firm.
Getting used. Oh, you just keep on using me.
It won a Grammy, changed careers, and proved simplicity can carry the deepest soul. Now let's get to number 1, the darkest secret of the decade. Number 1, Let's Stay Together by Al Green, the song that couldn't keep a promise.
You, whatever you want.
Released in 1971, this track became Al Green's signature. But few know, it was a lie. The song was written after Al's breakup with his longtime girlfriend, who begged him to stay together. Al recorded the song, then left her the next week. He later admitted, I wasn't ready for the kind of love she needed. The irony? That breakup started the spiral that led to Mary Woodson, the Grits incident, and Al's religious rebirth. So, every time we slow dance to those lyrics, we're hearing a promise already broken. It's soul's smoothest lie and its most enduring song. From secret studio breakdowns to real-life betrayals, these 15 classics remind us that behind every smooth groove is a story we were never meant to hear. Thanks for joining us on this Soul Stroll. Subscribe to keep the groove alive and never miss the truth behind the music. Up next, 15 most controversial banned R&B songs of the 70s. You won't believe which ones slipped through the cracks.